Now let's move on to another issue air coso. There's this Tom and Jerry game NPP and DC have been playing. For those of you who've not caught on, let me really explain. For example, Bibia me ye studios no. Last 8 years, okay. Got a kesia na ewo highway in the no. It was there. The previous government NDC no maye. It was perfect, it was fine. Ebi insu tone career na periodically nyababe. We understand that. NPP for buy no. Gota no. Oma be to the whole gota. And omaye for the omaye no crazy. Kiti. Ba kuna na so a eye kama no. Oma be two. And after the omaye kiti na aye after the insu tokra na ama baby a flood. The question is why? So this was what we figured out. Aban biya ba opeska. The MPs want money and you know say ya ye e kwan kra na gota wo wa ombesa be ye ne foforo say upgrade. The same thing goes on with prepaid meters. The same thing goes on with SIM registration. The same thing goes on with Ghana card and national identification cards. And this time around, say the system of SIM registration. Aye mu kodanda ahoya atete yesamba be. Not only that, you are also looking at doing a new Ghana card. I didn't say make us me no can say Wisdom Kweku Deku, who happen to be the National Identification Authority Executive Secretary or the Bible teacher said there is a new SIM registration at Eba Beye. Until she was SIM registration must be done again because the first one was not verified with the NIA system. So Ibimu Bisa said, is this a ploy to basically make sure say abino ebe driska and I say it's just one of those things which basically needs to be done. Yenko tie in sema pay edituja because definitely odibe tuja and there are a lot of reactions among people be area to say oh not again. I just say quite these people will put something or will do a new project at the end of the day and ye sikabe faha no be nyan cats on beye. That is to some people. To other people, to concerns are making very legitimate, and then we need to have a new SIM registration. You could see in Sema or the two dry babaka yebetu aso.
Money DVLA e-wallet no. And also ye Joanna e-wallet is and DVLA and so any driver's license and
driver's license is totally different from the e-wallet.
Okay,
e-wallet. Okay, so the e-wallet is, for example, Ghana card, as I stated, is EID, e-wallet, and e-passport.
Okay.
The e-passport has already been activated. What you want to do is that you can put money on your Ghana card and use it to perform transaction.
Oh, I see.
Yes, once we activate it.
Use e-switch card.
Exactly. And as new one, NSS for years and FNSA.
National Service for I think
so what we are proposing, and I think we've proposed to the ministry and everything. Okay. My minister wants this thing to be done as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because the moment we activate it, it means over 18.9 million or roughly 19 Ghanaians can perform transaction cashless.
I see. How now this is capital Ghana
okay, so what will happen is that it will be two ways. Either from your bank accounts to your e-wallet, or you go to any of the vendors. Now, the Ghana card mama, they authenticate you and put your money on it. Now, I've seen a lot of people say, this is only my identity. It means it will be but what I can assure them this is a biometric identity card. Okay. What that means is that it's storing your facial and it's storing your fingerprints. So it means that you cannot perform any transaction if you don't do any biometric authentication. If me now ATM card is here, na me now pina, se me timako iska. But se me now Ghana card, now I'm activating me e-wallet. Better mako iska, unless me now name and answer fingerprints. So that is the advantage NIA with this. If we activate the e-wallet, that's the advantage it comes with. Now, the other advantage that it comes with that, imagine that gradually we move into the cashless economy, where government will not spend so much money to go and print hard currencies into the country. So it means government can even by policy say okay, now I'm paying you through your Ghana card, and now UTV can decide say okay, UTV staff munina make sure muka or Ghana card. So government will say once the government says I'm paying you through the e-wallet, then government will say at any point in time that this goes names and everything, government can equally record the money back into government chest. Also recently, yesterday,
government used to give Miss platform, no, the chair and the contractors.
Yes, into their bank account. I'm talking about salary workers like NIA workers. But I'm not saying it's a government policy. I'm just saying say if because
to me possible. I mean, but me pay say fafa.
So that's what I'm saying. Say by government directive, say me fan say NSS for now. You chiomo Ghana card. So
no say me could do baby na me to ade na pese me use so no so me use ne saying. Watch how you be chia card so. Na face say me dey to ade na me dey tua cancel.
It comes with a POS that has biometric features in it.
Okay.
So me fan say Mako restaurant me DDAV na pese me chia. It can either tap and go or slot it in. No more use the device and me picture. Then it goes instead of using the pin.
But can systems in we use banks for any POS and that. Until is there going to be some collabo with the banks?
Yes. In fact, the banks can most of the banks have already contacted us. They want to build it for us. But if we do it, that means we are creating some kind of monopoly for the bank. So what we want to do is I want to do a uniform system and ask all of them to come on board.
I see.
So we are doing it in collaboration with Bank of Ghana.
Your data no encode
No, not at all. You know, Ayana Kofofi said data now the my NIA ni na or cardways. No.
Okay.
Cardway is only stores your name, your surname. Data ne wa nkwa store. The other ones are.
But a chip no ebe near my fofro.
Yes, chip to bit my. So for example, NHIS was supposed to sit on our chip. DVLA. Proposal so let me come into the DVLA side. Proposal now DVLA say, say they now also issued card out. Why don't they come and sit on our chip?
Okay.
So that once you have your Ghana card and the policeman stops you, he has a device or bit slot in a check to say whether you have a valid license on your Ghana card or not. So that DVLA also don't print cards again. So that your Ghana card will also be your
driver's license
and everything.
Okay, until no na DVLA for
the
and the Ghana card no say ye betimi aye
very, very powerful too. And it's not only in Ghana. Estonia is doing it.
Okay.
Emirates ID is doing it.
Okay.
Singapore is doing it. And if you read that UK recently, they also want to do digital ID.
Digital visas
digital ID for immigrants or UK.
And another Dr. Mahmoud Baumia can say say I will choose a Ghana card over 1,000 interchanges.
That was a political statement. That was more of a political statement.
I want to watch it and we say, oh, the Ghana card can do a lot.
It can do a lot. That one there is no dispute about it. It can do a lot. But you see.
So I don't know if Baumia should be vindicated and as his flowers should be given to him. Former Energy Minister Boakye Jako, who was sacked during the first tenure of Akufo-Addo's term. I remember somewhere 2018, 2018-17 more any sack because apparently na Akufo-Addo saw sacking based on grounds of investigation be of course with electricity company of Ghana and a certain contract, energy contract. But then the reality was that this man was gradually building himself to campaigning and also he wanted to be president and it's and since then the man have never been able to bounce back again. Mekaini ninua chairman Tija Akwana or MP for Ayawaso Sogon Negre Lydia Hassan Ebetwaso Emma Ichion Lydia Crown Sinchain. But then say former energy minister Boakye Jako, he once ran to be the flag bearer 2023. Menoka so Wabe announces he wants to contest for the NPP chairmanship position. And honestly, everybody is saying yes. I'm telling you, because Papano, he's wise, he's learned, and this was a man who was working at the World Bank and also America Bank. He said, Oyobia, he's like Okabrofo, Onimnyansa. He's learned, he knows where to put the party and then spin it at the right position for them to win power either in 2028 or 2032. So this is one information I ever amount will be bright. Personally, I really subscribe to this whole idea.